Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex, and today we're looking at a paper trending on X, published on July 7th, 2025, just 2 days ago. It introduces a new medical AI model that actually outperforms human physicians on a key medical question answering benchmark. The paper is titled MedGemma Technical Report 2507.05201V1, and its potential to accelerate AI development in healthcare is really significant. This paper from Google researchers introduces MedGemma, a new family of foundation models specifically tuned for medical images and text. So to give us a high-level view, the researchers provide this overview of the MedGemma model collection. At the top, you can see the different types of input data, things like radiology, dermatology, and pathology images, as well as medical text. This data is fed into a specialized component called MedSigLIP, which is an image encoder. An image encoder's job is to translate the visual information from these scans into a language the AI can understand. This then feeds into the main MedGemma models, which come in two versions, a multimodal one for images and text, and a larger text-only model. Building on that overview, this table details the specific datasets used to train the models. You can see the incredible diversity here, from text-only medical exam questions to millions of image samples across radiology, histopathology, and dermatology. The training stages column shows how they used advanced techniques. For instance, they use reinforcement learning, or RL, where the model gets rewards for correct answers to fine-tune its reasoning. They also use distillation, which is a process where MedGemma learns from a larger teacher model. This massive, specialized dataset is really what gives the model its deep medical expertise. Alright, so with all that specialized training, how did the models actually perform? This table gives us the answer for the text-only versions. We can really see the impact here. If you look at the small models section, MedGemma 4B scores almost 14 points higher than its base model on the MedQA benchmark. The larger MedGemma 27B is even more impressive, holding its own against much larger models like GPT-4. It performs exceptionally well across various medical subjects in the massive multitask language understanding, or MMLU, benchmark, which is a test designed to measure a model's general knowledge and problem-solving abilities. So we've seen the numbers for the text models, but what does the multimodal model's reasoning actually look like in practice? Well, these examples show the MedGemma 4B model in action, analyzing both chest X-rays and dermatology images. For each image, the model is prompted with a question, and its generated answer is shown next to a reference from a human expert. What's striking is not just the accuracy, correctly identifying conditions like a collapsed lung or a skin lesion, but its ability to engage in a clinical dialogue, even asking relevant follow-up questions. This really demonstrates its advanced reasoning capabilities. Okay, so beyond those individual examples, the researchers also wanted a more rigorous head-to-head comparison against human-generated reports. This chart shows the results of just such a test. They had the MedGemma 4B model generate radiology reports, which are the written summaries a doctor makes, from chest X-rays. Then, a specialist radiologist compared the AI's report to the original human report for over 300 cases. The blue and gray sections show where the AI was better or equivalent, while red shows where the original was preferred. The key takeaway is that in 81% of cases, the AI's report resulted in the same or a superior clinical decision. To quantify that performance even more, this table measures how well the model can classify specific conditions in chest X-rays. This is a zero-shot test, meaning the model has to identify diseases without any prior examples for that specific task. The scores here are a macro F1, which is a metric that balances accuracy and completeness, and the results are really compelling. MedGemma 4B consistently outperforms its base models and even some larger general models. Its strong performance on out-of-distribution data, like the Chexpert dataset, shows it can generalize its knowledge very effectively. So to wrap things up, the key takeaway here is that specialized training really matters. The MedGemma models, powered by their custom MedSigLIP image encoder, which is the component that processes the visual data, consistently outperform their general-purpose bases. They're not just better. They're competitive with much larger models, and even human experts on certain tasks. And by releasing these models openly, the researchers are providing a powerful new foundation for the entire healthcare AI community. That's all for this week's Roundup. Thanks for tuning in.